Fellas, welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Zavos, and welcome to the finale of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Now, you might be wondering a few things. One, what the hell's going on with your face? Can you even see? Yes, I can see. I can see perfectly fine. Second question, what is with that title? Why is it called the Scuffed Finale? Well, the reason why it's called the Scuffed Finale is, well, I'll just bring it up now. I actually recorded the finale on last Friday. And I didn't record it. I didn't release it Saturday because after recording that video, literally during the credits of the game, I realized my entire footage was muted. I was muted. I recorded for 3 hours. I'm a fucking idiot. So now you might be wondering, what the hell are you gonna do now? You fucked up. You've wasted 3 hours of your time. And we're not going to get to see the ending. So what the hell are you going to do? Well, I'm just going to, whatever I can get from this footage, I'm going to just try to fix it. What the hell do you mean by that? Well, I'm going to voice over the entire thing. So if you didn't see my last episode, which you should have, you know that during the winning run against the Demon of Hatred, I did a voiceover. We're going to do the same thing for this guy. And for the part of the story that you didn't get to see, like the ending to the game, don't worry, I'm gonna voice over that too. What I mean by that, I'm gonna do all the voice acting. You're welcome. So that's my plan to fix this entire mess. I'm sorry that you won't be able to see an actual episode or regular episode of me struggling for 3 hours to beat the final boss. But you know, I'm a goddamn idiot and I messed up. So here's the Scuff version I built up in like in a few hours. You're welcome.
This bitch's guy got me. Lord Kuro! Wait, this guy has...
Shinobi of the Bitchless, we meet again. Behold, the second body pillow.
You bitchless motherfucker. If you think you can change Ashina's fate with such a thing, you are mistaken. Wolf! No one has the right to the body pillows. It is no one's to bear. I wish there was another way.
It's alright. One last time. Yes, let's finish this. So I'm going to quickly talk about this part of the boss fight before we go on any further. So for this boss fight, before we get to the final boss fight, we do have a confrontation with Genichiro one more time. Honestly, this confrontation with Genichiro is really short and really boring in my opinion. This is just a remake of the second phase throwing the top of Ashina Tower with combination of one new attack, which is with the Mortal Blade. But after that, he's identical to his counterpart from on top of Ashina Tower. So there's nothing really special about him. There's really nothing special to talk about. He's just something to get in your way and just an extra phase they have to deal with before you get to the next boss. In the end, I was powerless, but Ashina will rise once more. The basement virgin Kumar blood is surging through her veins. With this, Ashina's long night comes to an end. What the f*** is this guy, an idiot?
Pitiful grandchild. This is your last wish. To be bitchless and see your waifu from the great beyond. Which means, Sekiro, I must stop you from getting bitches.
We have finally arrived to the final boss fight in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Ishin the Sword Saint. This boss fight, all I have to say is that this is the best boss fight in the game. By far. Now, keep into account that I have not fought any of the inner versions of these bosses, which the inner versions are just a more difficult, also slash rework of the bosses. I have not tried any of those yet, but from the base bosses alone, this has to be by far the best fight in the game. And I also didn't fight all the bosses in the game. I did miss Owl and I missed Lady Butterfly, both of them from the backstory or the flashback. But just so you know, Lady Butterfly has something against this boss, and Owl, he might have something against this boss. Owl might be a better boss fight. I'm not sure though. If you want to see the Owl boss fight, I might upload it like in the future. But now, I'm a little tired with Sekiro, so I'm gonna try the series for a little bit. But Ishin is just an insane boss fight. This is a 4-phase boss fight, including Genichiro. Because if you lose against this guy, you have to start all the way back from the Genichiro. So this is a 4-phase boss fight. And honestly, it doesn't even feel like a 4-phase boss fight. This boss fight is so fast-paced and so action-packed that I'm always on my feet. It's not like the Demon of Hatred where I'm waiting from time to time, and honestly, he just takes forever to beat because building posture against them takes forever. It's not the same thing with Ishin, because Ishin is always attacking. He is always doing something to mess with you. So you're able to build up posture real quick, and this fight goes pretty goddamn fast. It's pretty amazing, honestly. Everything in this boss fight takes into everything you've learned throughout the game and puts it to the test. It is an ultimate final battle. It is probably one of the best final battles I've ever done in any game I've ever played ever. It's that great. This boss fight has everything you would want. It has the difficulty. It has the immersion. It has like the built up. Like everything from now since the beginning of the game has finally built up to here, and this boss fight did not disappoint. Now, he does have a few attacks that I find really strange, like the lightning attacks. Yes, the lightning attacks is something that should probably be implemented because, as I said earlier, it takes everything you've learned from the game and puts it against you. But I did feel like the lightning attacks did make Ishin an easier boss, at least in the third phase, than you should have. I think the most difficult phase for him is definitely the second phase. The second phase is absolutely insane with his spear. Now, the second and third phase, his attacks are identical. The only difference is that he gets lightning, and he gets an attack that's similar to the Divine Dragon. But honestly, the new attacks he gets in the new phase makes him easier because it's just the lightning attacks. If you redirect it, you do so much posture damage. It's actually insane, and it's so easy to counter. And the dragon attack, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard to dodge. You can just run past it and stuff. So that's the only gripe I have about that boss. But overall, the boss is just outstanding, and it's just a lot of fun. Even though it took me 3 hours to do, this boss fight was it was so much fun to do. I'll do it again in a heartbeat. If I wanted to, I'd just go back and play it again. This boss fight is absolutely fantastic, and it's definitely, in my opinion, the best boss in Sekiro. Now, as you can see on the screen, you might be wondering what the hell am I doing? Well, I was confused because it wasn't allowing me to backstab him. I was like, oh, that I glitched the game or something. Well, no, turns out I'm just a goddamn idiot and I actually had to stand behind him. But with everything I've said, this boss fight is just absolutely amazing. So we're just gonna let Past Evils finish the boss off right here, and we're gonna watch my very scuffed version of a finale because my voice acting is complete dog shit. I'm sorry, but that's the end of the game. I'll see you after the credits. I am at your side. Take the dragon's tears.
My sworn shinobi, now sever the ties of 0 bitches.
I finally have bitches. But at what cost?
I think it's best that you have this. No doubt the day will come when a shinobi arrives seeking for bitches.
And that's gonna be the end of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This was one hell of a journey, one hell of a series. This series went on way longer than I thought it was ever going to be, but that's fine. At least it didn't take me over 20 episodes. But this has been one hell of a game. And as you can see right now, you can see my face just turn to complete disappointment after checking out and finding out that my footage was muted after recording for 3 hours. Yep, I was not happy at all. But if you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Zavos, and I'll see you in the next series. I'm out of here.